The future isn't coming. It's already here, and it's louder than hell. Three machines, three mechanical gods, engineered to rip through the limits of speed, sanity, and human control. This is the top 3 superbikes of 2026, and if your pulse isn't pounding yet, it will be. Let's start with the beast that redefines American chaos, the 2026 Corvette Superbike. Chevrolet didn't just make a bike, they weaponized one. A 1.2-liter V8 hybrid that screams out over 300 horsepower and hits torque like a lightning bolt through steel. Every twist of the throttle is a punch to the atmosphere. Every shift is an explosion in motion. It doesn't move, it detonates. 0 to 60 in just over 2 seconds, and you don't ride it, you survive it. The Corvette Superbike is American rage distilled into 2 wheels and a prayer. When it redlines, the world goes quiet because nothing else dares to make that sound. But power means nothing without poise. Enter the Bentley Apex GT. British dominance wrapped in elegance, dripping in danger. Bentley didn't care about tradition. They engineered perfection and gave it an attitude problem. 1,000 cubic centimeters of twin-turbo fury humming beneath hand-stitched leather. 223 miles per hour of effortless control. It's a paradox in motion, a storm disguised as silk. The Apex GT doesn't demand respect, it commands it. It whispers luxury and then screams power. It's not about taming the machine, it's about keeping up with it. Smooth, surgical, terrifyingly precise. The kind of speed that makes time hesitate. Riding it feels like commanding a thunderstorm. Graceful, deadly, unstoppable. And then there's the one name that silences everything else: Ferrari. The 2026 Ferrari Superbike, the Cavallino Veloce. The Red Stallion finally broke free from its cage, and what emerged isn't a motorcycle, it's a weapon sculpted by obsession. Every inch of it screams aggression. Every curve, every vent, every line drawn straight from the fever dreams of Maranello's finest. This is no experiment, it's an execution. Beneath the skin lies a 1.1-liter V4 heart capable of 18,000 revolutions per minute, 340 horsepower, electric torque that slams into your spine and doesn't let go.
Power, precision, prestige. Bentley, a name carved in history with gold and gasoline. But in 2026, the British icon didn't just rewrite its legacy, it set it on fire. The world thought Bentley was about luxury, comfort, refinement. They were wrong, because this is the Apex GT Superbike. And it's not here to join the party, it's here to burn it to the ground. From the moment you see it, you know something's different. This isn't a motorcycle, it's a statement. Long, low, impossibly sculpted in titanium and carbon fiber, with every surface whispering both elegance and threat. The lines don't flow, they slice. The paint shimmers like liquid silver in motion. The lights gleam like the eyes of a predator that already knows it's won. Underneath that aristocratic armor lies a monster. 1,000cc twin-turbo hybrid V-twin, hand-built, hand-tuned, and hungry. 295 horsepower of controlled destruction with torque that doesn't roll in, it erupts. One twist of the throttle and the world disappears behind you like a bad memory. This is not a bike you ride, it's a bike you command. Bentley calls it the Apex GT because that's exactly where it lives, at the peak, untouchable, untamed. It's a masterpiece of contradictions, luxury that roars, precision that bites, comfort that accelerates faster than fear. It's the first time a brand known for silence has built something that screams, and the scream is glorious. Every bolt, every stitch, every line of code exists for one purpose: dominance. The chassis is a hybrid lattice of titanium and graphene, impossibly strong and impossibly light. The suspension? Adaptive, predictive, almost psychic. It reads the road, the air, and you. Before you even know what you're about to do, the bike already knows. Bentley's engineers didn't design this machine. They conducted it, like a symphony of power and madness. The ride is smoother than glass, but hits harder than thunder. It's controlled chaos, wrapped in hand-stitched leather and carbon aggression. When you start it, the Apex GT doesn't just turn on, it awakens. The dashboard comes alive with blue and gold light, the gauges sweeping in a mechanical ballet. The engine hums low, deep, seductive. You twist the throttle, and that hum becomes a growl. Twist it again, and the growl turns into a roar that rattles your soul. And then you launch. 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. The wind tears past you like it's been waiting centuries to catch up. Every shift feels like snapping through dimensions. The power delivery is seamless, violent, perfect. You don't feel speed, you feel elevation. You're not riding on the road anymore, you're riding above it. The Apex GT isn't reckless, it's relentless.
Ferrari. The name alone makes the world stand still. The sound makes your pulse skip. The sight makes gravity hesitate. And now, in 2026, the prancing horse has crossed a line it swore it would never touch. For the first time in history, the red god of Maranello has unleashed something with two wheels. And it doesn't whisper performance, it screams it. This is the 2026 Ferrari Superbike, the Cavallino Veloce, and it's not just fast, it's feral. This isn't evolution, it's ignition. The moment the key turns, the universe shifts. The startup growl isn't mechanical, it's biological, like the heartbeat of a predator waiting to strike. Ferrari didn't design this bike for the road. They designed it for the edge, the razor-thin line between control and chaos, life and legend. Underneath that sculpted skin of carbon fiber and fire lies a 1.1-liter V4 hybrid heart, tuned to perfection, revving up to 18,000 revolutions per minute. 340 horsepower, instant electric torque that hits harder than a sledgehammer made of lightning. It's not power, it's punishment. And every twist of the throttle is a confession that you were born for this. You don't sit on the Cavallino Veloce, you wear it. It molds around you like armor, tight, alive, ready to kill anything that dares move slower. The frame is a single-piece carbon monocoque, stronger than steel, lighter than lies. The aerodynamics aren't just aggressive, they're predatory. Winglets flare like claws, slicing the air with surgical precision. The downforce adapts in milliseconds, learning, adjusting, hunting for perfection. And then there's Scuderia Mode, Ferrari's onboard AI. It's not there to save you, it's there to challenge you. It learns your riding style, your rhythm, your limits, and then it breaks them. Every ride is a duel, every corner a test of courage. The bike doesn't care how good you are, it only cares if you can keep up. When you open the throttle, the world disappears. The acceleration isn't a surge, it's an explosion. The horizon becomes a blur, the wind becomes a weapon, and your heartbeat sinks to the roar of a machine built to outrun fear itself. 220 miles per hour and still climbing. The Cavallino doesn't ride the road, it devours it. The exhaust note isn't just sound, it's soul. A symphony of V4 fury blended with the haunting hum of electric precision. It starts as a growl, deep and menacing, then rises into a scream that pierces the atmosphere like a blade through silk. It's not music, it's mechanical emotion. It's Ferrari's heart, amplified to 11, burning through every molecule of air it touches. You feel the heat radiating through your suit, the tremor of the chassis, the vibration in your bones, and you realize this isn't a motorcycle, this is an exorcism of limits.
Every gear shift is a declaration of war against hesitation. Every lean angle is a negotiation with gravity. Every straightaway is a reminder that you are alive, and everything else is just background noise. Ferrari didn't just build a bike, they built a masterpiece with a death wish. It's beautiful, yes, the kind of beauty that intimidates. Matte crimson that glows like molten metal, black accents that vanish into the night, razor-sharp contours that make the light itself look cautious. Even parked, it looks like it's breaking the speed of sound. But look closer, and you'll see something terrifying. The intention. Every vent, every curve, every glowing edge is there for one reason: domination. This isn't a design, it's a weapon. Ferrari didn't care about comfort or practicality or mercy. They cared about one thing: the purity of speed. And when you ride it, you understand what that means. The world shrinks, the noise fades, it's just you and the machine. And for a moment, you don't know where one ends and the other begins. Your thoughts merge with throttle response. Your reflexes sync with gyroscopic sensors. You're not controlling it, you are it. The braking is brutal. Carbon ceramic discs clamping with surgical accuracy, slowing the impossible without breaking the spell. The tires grip like claws. The suspension dances with your weight. The bike moves like it's reading your mind. It's perfection, violent, elegant, absolute. The Cavallino doesn't beg for attention, it commands it. It doesn't care about rivals, it doesn't acknowledge them. It's Ferrari, and Ferrari doesn't compete, it defines.